It is more common to calculate the distance between 2 points, but sometimes you'll be given the equation of a line and a point and asked to calculate the distance between that line and the point. So in this video, we are going to be learning how to do that. And of course, it's just one easy thing, but if you don't know it, that's when things becomes difficult for you. We start with this example. Find the distance of the point 4, minus 2 from the line 2x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to write out the things given to us. We have the point 4, minus 2, and we have the equation 2x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Now, finding the distance between a point and a line has a formula. The formula is that the distance between a point and a line is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus c. That's the absolute value of this over the square root of a squared plus b squared. And we'll explain what all this means. Now, let me write out this. Linear equations are usually written in this general form. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Therefore, a, b, and c represents the constants in a linear equation like this. So a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c is the constant of that equation. Now, when we talk about x1, y1, that is that point, the coordinates of that point. So this is x1, this is y1. Now, this is a, this is b, and this is c. So c is equal to minus 6, b is equal to 3, and a is equal to 2. Any sign in front of a number belongs to that number. So when we write out the parameters given to us and we're able to name the points x1, y1, and then the equation, the coefficients a, b, c, fine. Then we can now write out the formula and substitute. Now we are going to substitute the values into this given equation. We have that the distance between this point and this line is equal to the absolute value. A is 2, x1 is 4, so 2 times 4. B is plus 3, y1 is minus 2. C is negative 6. The square root of A is 2 squared plus B is 3 squared, right? Now we have 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times negative 2 is minus 6. And then minus 6. We still write the absolute value sign because the absolute value, that's negative, doesn't matter anymore when we are done with this sum. We have that this is 4 plus 9. 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. We now have 8 minus 6 is 2, 2 minus 6 is negative 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. So the square root of 13. Okay, the absolute value doesn't consider the negative sign, so this becomes 4 over root 13. We can leave our answer this way, or we can go ahead and then get the decimal number, like get it from the calculator. But for now, let us leave our answer this way. So the distance between that point and the equation of that line and the line given to us is 4 divided by root 13. Now, to consolidate what we have learned so far, let us solve this too. What is the distance between the point 5, 2 and the line 3x minus 4y plus 13 equal to 0? Okay, so the first thing we do is we are going to write out the parameters 5, 2 and the equation of the line equal to 0. So this is x1, y1. This is A, this is B, -4, this is C, 13. Then the distance between a point and a line is given by the absolute value of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by the square root of a squared plus b squared. You see, it's not difficult to know. It's not. Okay, so let us substitute. When we substitute, we are going to say a is 3, x1 is 5. B is -4, right? And then y1 is 2. C is plus 13. Let's also have the absolute value sign. The square root of A is 3. So 3 squared. B is -4. Right? 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 13. 3 squared is 9. -4 squared is 16. Anything squared returns a positive value because -4 times -4 is still plus 16. So don't even bother with the negative sign in squared. Okay. It's equal to 15 plus 13 is 28 minus 8 is 20. And then 9 plus 16, that is 25, the square root of 25. We have there, this is 20, the square root of 25 is 5. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. Therefore, the distance between this point and this line is 4 units. You can see, so you practice. This is just one easy